And my eyes. Hello. I thought I'd pop on before I went to bed. Tell everybody on here that I'm sorry. But I guess I'll wait till there's more than one person, huh? Wait till there's more than one person. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Hello. Hello, I'm just, on here to apologize for my spaz out this morning. Oh, where I started. Do you know what the funny thing about me is? Even when I get mad, I calm down fast. But I top off. That tickled my throat. Because I can make myself do that. I do it on purpose. See, we're just getting something to drink. And also, I got money for Heidi dog food. That lady sent it, and she said she sent it, and I'm like, no, you didn't. Block. Then she messaged me and said, man, I'm so sorry. Or put a message on the Cash App, or PayPal, and said, I'm sorry it didn't send earlier, but I did send it, but it just hadn't sent. That's a crap. I didn't block her. I don't know how to unblock her. I don't know how to unblock her. Mama Green has to do that for me. She just goes in. Oh, shut up. Mama Green goes in and re-adds people for me. I can't figure out how to do it. I get so aggravated in settings. Oh, Lord help me, Jesus. Back in the day, I used to I'd get into the fucking settings on a phone. I don't know if any of you has ever done that, but you get in the settings of a phone, you can jack a fucking phone up. Yeah, just deleting fucking apps off. Deleting apps. You delete some of them apps that's on the phone when it says some things may not work, some things may not fucking work. Note, do not ever do that. I'm a what do you call that? Inquisitive? Is that what that's called? I'm not sure the word I'm looking for. I think that's the word. It's fucking funny because I've never used that fucking word before in my life, but... Oh, man, when I was a kid, I was bad. When I was a kid, I was bad. If I got a calculator, anything like that, I had to fucking take it apart and put it back together. Had to take shit apart. That was as a kid, and there wasn't no damn dope around when I was a kid. I was a preacher's daughter. I was actually like, yeah, sheltered, but didn't need to be sheltered. I didn't need to be sheltered. I need to be running around telling everybody what a lovely world we have and how we need to fucking take care of it, right? I say that's correct. See how much calmer I am? It's fucking stupid. But I get in a moment, that fucking tow truck thing, that was stupid. That was a fucking ignorant display. Pure OD stupidity. I mean, dude, look at this truck. Does it look like it's going to a fucking dealership? Good Lord. Don't ask me a stupid question like that. Look at the fucking back of it. Shut up. Get in your tow truck and go. I mean, honestly, what was that about even? I mean, that was ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. You gotta get your fucking tow truck the fuck away from me. You ain't towing my fucking ass nowhere unless I'm broke down. I don't know what that dude's name was. I can't remember. Christopher's, I think, or Chris's, somewhere in Ohio. But man, I mean, they towed me from the rest area. I didn't have any money. They towed me though, and it was 13 days to the first. And I told him, I said, I can't pay you till the first. And it's when I was on here, but I didn't dare ask for shit. I didn't ask for shit. It was my first trip down to Washington. It was my first trip here. But anyways, he pulls in the next day, and I told him, I said, man, I'm living out of my truck. I said, I don't have anywhere to stay but in it. I said, I won't be a bother. I won't bother anything. He said, it'll be fine. But the next morning when he pulled in, he told me to come here, and I went over, and the car he's sitting in, was a customer's car. Fucking Heidi jumps on it and goes, quack. I'm like, oh my God. She's so rambunctious. But anyways, he said, you know what? He said, I was thinking about it. He said, I'll pull your truck in about 45 minutes. He said, I'll pull your truck in and we'll get you back on the road and you can pay me. Leave your information and pay me on the first. I said, seriously? I said, fucking nobody does that anymore. I said, thank you so much. Oh, I don't even remember what it was, how much it cost, it was the water pump, though. That's what, I'm used to checking fluids and shit, I've drove a hoopty my whole life, you know what I mean? I've drove some hoopties now. I have. I had an old van. And when we got it, they had changed the letters around on the front. Instead of saying Ford, it said Dorf. God, I hated that Dorf. I'd say, oh my Lord, that fucking Dorf broke down on me again. But it was my son wanted a van because the friends of ours had got a van, and when you backed up, the van beeped. Oh, Mike, he said, yeah, we're going to have to put a beeper on fucking Sarah. She keeps eating like she is. You're going to get your head slapped off, motherfucker. Oh, it was funny. Back in the day, man, you get a bunch of rednecks drinking, and it's funny. Comical. It was comical. It always ended in a fight. Fuck yes, it did. Always ended up in a squabble of some kind, and I was involved. That's why I don't like alcohol. I will never touch it again. I don't like it. I mean, by the grace of God, I'll never touch it again. Because I never dreamed I'd ever drink it. You know what I mean? It's just something I've always been against. But it snuck in on me, I got drunk a couple times and I was hooked. You didn't think about nothing. And that's not a good thing. It feels like a blessing when you're going through shit, but it's really not. You need to face your shit. Why are you calling me stupid? I really don't give a shit what you think of me. Honestly. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get off here, though. Call it a night. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'll see you in tomorrow.